All right. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to another Hobby CNC with Dave. Let me bring my crew in here. Oh, yeah, there's Ryan. It's working now. So I get to see your pretty face. Uh, how's everybody doing? You guys doing okay?
Stronger glasses.
Yeah. Well, it has been a long time. My prescription's really old. So, Paul, what you been up to? Did you have any success doing that fancy? Oh, looky there, looky there. Now, is that the test piece?
That's the test piece.
Okay. All right. Well,
And,
I guess
and
you,
as nice as that came out, that thing is perfect as far as lining up the grain and all that.
yeah, yeah.
And as nice as that came out, I put one of the real pieces of wood on the router on the CNC today, and it came out like crap. And
Uh-oh.
I don't know if it's the uh, the wood is too wet. I don't have a moisture meter, so I don't have a way to judge it. But I
Yeah.
don't know if the wood is still too wet or if my bit has gotten dull because it
Hmm.
just came out all gunky and fuzzy and just crappy.
Hmm.
So I
What
don't
kind of
know.
wood? It was
It's just pine.
okay. Okay.
And I don't know if I want to, well, I need to get a new bit anyway. But I don't know if I want to get a new bit and do it this way, which works really well. I mean, that just is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I want to go back to idea number one and use my table saw, which I really hate cutting 45s on my table saw. I just
Yeah, I do. I
hate
do
it.
too.
So I got to put some more thought into it.
Okay. Well, I'm glad the test piece worked.
Oh, I mean, it's just perfect. The joint's perfect. And yeah, it came out really nice.
Yeah, that looks good. I like that.
So now I got to do some more thought process.
Okay. Well, Mr. Ballard, what have you been up to? I don't hear you. Are you muted?
Your mic isn't working. Still not working.
Still don't hear anything.
No.
Something must have got switched when you left and come back in or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what could have happened. All right, now he's green again on my screen. But that's okay. I guess it's more important that I hear him than see him.
Can you hear me now?
I can
Yes.
hear you now. Oh, and I can see you too. How about that?
Whoa, I'm not
All
green.
right. All right. Well, let's take it from the top here. Ryan, what are you up to?
Just working. It's I had this stupid. Well, have a customer, right? And he lives quite a ways away. And he called me as a referral from somebody else and to help with his system at one point. So I've helped him out over a couple times. Same guy that ran I ran my head into a pole that I put up over there the other week.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so this week, uh, sometime over the summer, there were some big lightning storms, and it took out his inverters. He had two 5,000-watt inverters out there, and they were out of warranty. So he put in a homeowner's claim on it, and homeowner's insurance said, "Yeah, go ahead, put new inverters out there." Well, he can't get the same ones that he had, So we went to go change it to another kind, and man, it was a nightmare, absolute nightmare. And all to find out, like stuff wasn't working the way it's supposed to, and all this crap. Come to find out, I want to go and find and hunt down the people that put that system in originally. Because on a solar panel, you have a positive and you have a negative. The positive is always the male connector. The female is always the negative connector. These idiots put them on backwards, and so it was reverse polarity on everything, and so it was a nightmare to deal with and figure out. But so a day and a half job turned into 5 days, and the guy lives between an hour and a half and 2.5 hours away, depending on traffic.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so it's been real. Yay, self-employed.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so I'd rather,
Sometimes it's not all it's cracked up to be, huh?
sometimes it's not. Definitely, sometimes not. But I actually had been working on my son's Halloween costume. Um, I got roped into that. He's he's making a protogen mask. Don't know what it is. Kind of looks like a furry. I don't know. It's a helmet that he 3D printed, and then him and my wife put fur on it and stuff, and he wanted me to do the visor and do the electronics for some lights that go on the inside that make it look like a mouth and stuff. And so, yeah, so I in the last week, I probably put 20 hours into that thing to find out that the lights that he got for it and stuff like that are not for the mask that he printed out. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like, dude, you're just gonna have to deal without lights this weekend. So it's been an adventure for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Definite adventure.
Has I hate to even ask, has Christmas light season started yet, or?
They have not been starting being put up, and I'm massively behind getting a hold of customers and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a nightmare right now. Absolute nightmare.
Hmm.
We'll survive though.
Yeah. Well, I haven't been doing much anything as or at least CNC related. As you can tell, I'm in here in my office again. I've got my little festive Halloween decor lit
Yeah,
up. I don't know. You probably can't even tell they're lit up. They got those little, what do you call them? Those little light.
little
Oh,
tea
tea lights.
Yeah, the little battery operated tea lights. Um, but I put them up there for tonight's show. Um, I got a email from I can't remember his last name. Russ Gare. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. But anyway, he sent me an email the other day, and he had some Halloween projects. So I thought, well,
oh, nice.
it is getting pretty close to Halloween, so we'll just do a show tonight and have people send me pictures of their Halloween projects and all that. But I hate to say it, I don't think I've got a single email with pictures from anybody else. So if anybody's got some they want me to show tonight, well, you can send them Dave Gatton at hotmail.com. That's the email address I put on the original post. And nobody sent anything. So it'll be all about Russ tonight, I guess.
There you go.
We'll show his I don't know if he's out there in the chat or not. I haven't seen him out there, I don't think, but we'll show them here in a little bit. But
Wow.
yeah, the good news is I do have some good news here. I'm gonna have to do some math here.
while you're doing math,
60.
let's give a shout out to Mr. Wade Constance, man. Jeez. Moved his 5,000 pound plus CNC across the shop using clamps as spreaders and a floor jack.
Wow.
Took most of the day. Yeah, I've done it.
5,000 pounds. Good gosh. That's like moving a car across the
Yeah,
shop. That is crazy.
good on you, Wade.
Okay. Well, I've got some, I do have some good news.
Okay.
I created that other, or actually, I didn't really create it. I repurposed a YouTube channel that wasn't really doing anything and made it my easy come, easy go thing so I could document my build on my golf car. Well, the good news is I've got 37 subscribers
Hey, that's awesome.
and I've got 2.4 watch hours. So that you know what that means, don't you? It means that I only need 963 more subscribers and 3,998 more hours, and I can monetize.
Yeah. The money will come rolling in.
Heck yeah. Yeah, heck yeah.
Will keep come rolling in.
That's the way it does. YouTube.
Silver Horse 32 wants to know if you still have your camper.
It's in shambles. It is in shambles. I had pulled it over to the side and threw a tarp on it. And then one day I was standing out just in the doorway of the garage watching Jack do his business, and it had been raining. Well, there was a big old pine tree limb that fell and hit the thing. And I thought, oh man, it probably messed something up. Well, I don't know whether that's what did it or what, but it developed a leak and it is a mess. So I am cutting my losses. I'm not I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm selling the stuff, anything that was of value, like the doors and the windows and what else? Well, I guess that's pretty much it. Well, the fan that was on top, I've already sold it. Yeah, I'm just cutting my losses because and it's like I was telling somebody as I was building that. When I got to the point where I had to keep climbing in and out of that thing, it really made me think, what are you doing, Dave? You're too old to be climbing in out of something that small. And so I really kind of lost all motivation to finish it. And all of that fancy, it wasn't Rhino liner, but it was some other brand of stuff that finish that I put on there.
Yeah.
That stuff just bubbled up and is peeling off like crazy.
No kidding.
Yeah. So I just said, screw it. I wasn't really excited about trying to finish it anyway because I didn't like it once I started getting where I had to go in and out of it. I'm like, this is too big of a pain to crawl in and out of this thing. So I just said, heck with it. And like I said, I'm cutting my losses. I'm not spending any more money on it. I still got the trailer.
Yeah.
So, this trailer is still fine. And like I said, I've pulled everything else off before it destroyed it. Like if it fell in and cracked the door or glass or something, I went in and took all that stuff out. And I've already sold the windows. I've still got the doors
Nice.
for sale. And then I sold it. Actually, a guy came by. It worked out perfect because he was driving from Athens to Griffin where he lives. And I guess it just popped up and he saw it while he was on the road. He goes, hey, can I come look at these? So he came and he wanted the fan. So he bought the fan. And then he says, you got anything else? I said, yeah, I got these doors and windows right here too. So he looked at the windows and he said, he goes, let me take one of these. And because he was doing a van, a big, what do you call them? The E350s or something like, I don't know what the number of
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
but you know, the big Ford van.
Uh-huh.
So he went and tried one of them windows, and then he goes, "Well, I don't know, it's really not the right size." And he goes, "Well, can you turn them sideways?" I go, "Yeah, you can put them in vertical or horizontal, either way." So he went ahead and bought them too. So all I've got left is the doors.
That
Uh,
van had too many doors in it.
oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, he didn't have any use for the doors. But I already got somebody else that was. I was out there in the shop trying to work on the golf cart, and my phone kept dinging. And of course, I didn't have it in my pocket. I had it over on the counter. Like I kept going over there, and he kept wanting to know about it. And I said, I explained to him, what the deal was. I said they were installed. I said, but they're still pretty much like new. I said I never even installed the trim on them. And so anyway, so he was wanting them, but then he said, "Well, I gotta wait until my wife. I gotta check with my wife and see what I guess he's about 2 hours away or something." And he was wanting me to hold them, and I said, "No, I don't. I don't hold nothing." I said, if I still have it when you get ready to come see him, come on and look at them. But I'm not holding nothing for
Yeah.
nobody. Because if I did that, I'd turn down somebody that wanted them, and then he wouldn't show up or whatever. So yeah. But anyway, that's what I've been up to. Been Paul and Ryan was worried about me thinking I wasn't going to show tonight because I was out there getting all greasy putting a 6-inch lift kit on that golf cart. I've got it all stripped down, got it where I can pull it into the garage to work on it. And I was all greasy and sweaty and stinky, and I thought, man, I got to get another shower, and I still got to cook. Yeah, I had some chicken laid out, and I thought, man, I think I can make it if I hurry, but I was later getting on here than usual, so they were thinking I was going to bail on them. I don't know, but anyway, that's what I've been up to. Um, I see. Let's see.
John Thompson says he sent you an email.
Paul, can you show a picture of what your end table will look like? Yeah, I see some folks are curious about the table.
Yeah, I was just trying to find a picture of it online. I was going to post a link, but so far I haven't been too lucky. Mine must be the only one that likes that.
Okay. John, did you send it to the Hotmail email? Well, that's all right. I'll look real quick. I don't think I get it here, so if it's on my phone, I'll have to email it to myself on the other one. But let's see if he did. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Ooh, yeah. All right. Well, let me forward this email to my other one. I just hate to list my other one in public because you would not believe. Every morning I get up and immediately delete 35
Oh
bunch
yeah.
of crap. I'm so tired of it, and it's every stinking day.
Oh yeah.
So
This morning, I went on a unsubscribe spree for like emails and stuff like that. It was just like, come on,
I
just
get.
stop sending it every time.
I know it's part of the problem with having a phone. I've had the same cell phone number for I don't even remember. I think it's the only cell phone number I've ever had.
Yeah.
So it's been 25, 30 years, however long cell phones been around. I mean, I still had it with the Nokia, that the little
Oh yeah.
stubby Nokia thing. Uh, but it's like every time somebody would buy it, because it was like Bell South Mobility, and then it was Singular, and now it's AT&T, but I never went anywhere. It's always somebody would buy out somebody else, and I always just kept the same number, but has anybody? Let's since we're just shooting the breeze here before we show these pictures. Has anybody, uh, Mike Rowe, the Dirty Jobs guy? He's a spokesman for that Pure Talk.
Okay.
Has anybody done that? Got Pure Talk? If anybody's out in the chat and has that and are happy with it, let me know. I've been thinking about checking that out because it's just ridiculous what I pay for a stupid cell phone. And it's like all it's for is to get the spam messages.
Yeah, right.
So
Yeah. My daughters have that Mint mobile, which is like $15 a month. But I think you have to pay to get $15 a month. I think you have to pay it like by the year.
oh, okay.
I've got T-Mobile, which saved me quite a bit of money, and I've been happy with that.
Yeah. Well, I may look into more of that thing because I figure if Mike Rowe's involved with it, it wouldn't be something shady. I wouldn't think.
It's either not shady or they paid him a lot of money.
He's a good Marylander. It's definitely the money.
Yeah. All right. Whatever.
Wade, it's Dave Gatton at hotmail.com. No periods or anything in the middle.
Yeah. 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 Dave Gatton at hotmail.com.
Oh, there's Mr. Al.
Yeah.
Hey, Al.
Well, let me check my email, see if that one from John comes in. And there it is.
That's good. I do have something to talk about as far as the CNC work is concerned.
Well, I thought maybe you might. Why don't you enlighten everyone about
While,
at least what I think you want to talk about?
while you're figuring stuff out, I made the announcement on the Making It Up As We Go show this past Saturday. We have the return of the Christmas Challenge. So this year it's the Ranger CNC Christmas Challenge. You can make a project that's Christmas themed and has lights, some sort of illumination element to it. And you can do a little video on it and submit it, and you might win some cool prize. Mostly Amazon gift cards, but depending on how many people play along with the with it, depends on how much the prize is. So it's good times.
Yeah, I really like the way you're doing it that way because if you it really kills you if you go do all that work to get sponsors and get a bunch of prizes and stuff, and then you don't even have enough entries to cut.
Yeah,
It's hard to ask that sponsor again the next year. Hey, how about doing this? If
that's what I've kind of thought about from this year. Last year we had some really great entries and all that. We just didn't have a ton of them, but we had quite a few prizes, which was great because most everybody got something. I didn't think the sponsors got enough out of it to ask them again.
yeah, yeah, and really, I mean, when you get right down to it, it's nice that sponsors donate stuff, but really, they need a little something out of it too. They're
Yeah,
not just doing it for the heck of it.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So
they're wanting to get some name recognition and stuff like that as well too. So,
yep.
which makes sense, makes perfect sense. All right. Well, I guess Al, our topic tonight was going to be kind of a show and tell, showing off everybody's Halloween projects, but nobody sent me anything. I've got four of them that Russ sent me, and like I said, I hadn't even seen him in the chat. I don't know if he's in there or not. So,
And then it was going to be we're going to complain about Al, but now we can't do that either.
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Well, be sure, and Ryan, you can feel free to talk about it if you want, but be sure if you're thinking about getting in the Ranger CNC Christmas challenge, make sure you go to the Ranger, what is it? www.rangercnc.com.
Or our Ballard
Yep.
Designs.com. They both go to the same place.
Okay.
Because
And
Russ Gare is out there.
okay, good, good. I'm gonna show off your stuff here, Russ. Um, but yeah, be sure and go to that website, check out the
yep.
rules and stuff, because they're maybe a little different than what they've been in the past.
Well, I haven't updated them yet from last year, but
Oh, okay, okay.
watch on Saturday.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go.
Talk
Watch.
about it more. There's some interesting little additions might be there this week.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, suspense.
Yeah. All righty. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and show the pictures, which should
Yeah.
take about all of 5 or 10 minutes. So let me share my screen here. I got one queued up. This is one from yours truly. This is some stuff I made last year. Uh, you talk about a dirt cheap Halloween project you can do. It don't get any dirtier or cheaper than that right there. That's a fence picket, and you can see the one in the middle. I just threw whatever I had left on top. It doesn't even have to match the others or whatever. Just uh, it's four-sided box with a top, and the bottom's empty, and you can see I've got those little battery tea light things stuck in there. So those are easy and cheap to make, and apparently they sell well. I didn't make mine to try to sell them, but apparently they do sell because you see a lot of them this time of year. But all right, so there's mine. Let me go ahead and I think Russ's is going to show up next year. Yeah, this
Yes,
is
you
one of
did,
Russ.
Earl. You made out like a bandit last year.
Let's see. Let's see. Let me find his email. Okay, here it says,
Nice.
been working on some Halloween laser projects. My sister wanted a bat lantern. That's probably not the right one here. And asked if I could make her one and said, of course I can. Took me a couple hours to design it in light burn. Made it from okay, hold on here. Okay, yeah, there's the one we're talking
Ooh, that's
about.
cool.
Yeah.
A bat
That's
lantern hanging upside down as it should. That's the way bats do.
I thought it was going to be Bruce Wayne.
That's really cool. I like that.
it is.
Says it took me a couple hours to design it in a light burn, and I made it with two 12 by 12 sheets of Baltic birch. Okay, now let me go back the other way. Hopefully, yeah, that one's in the right order. The Nightmare Before Coffee. That sounds like every morning for me.
Yeah.
Nightmare Before Coffee is an inlay made with walnut and Baltic birch and hand painted. Very cool.
Very good.
That's I really like that one. Okay, let's see what else we got. Going back this way, I made two multi-layer Halloween plaques in light burn and made them from Baltic birch and hand painted them. Happy Halloween, Russ, he says. All right. So, which is
Russ, you did a good job, buddy.
stirring up the brew there.
Look great.
Got a little zombie dude down here on the bottom, looks like. And then here's another one where man, look at the nose on that witch. You thought I was going to say something else, didn't you? Almost did. Yeah, those are pretty cool. I like those, Russ. Great job. Oh, Russ, he does some good stuff, man. He really does. I
That
love
that
that.
lamp is really neat.
I love that. That
So
is.
Russ, did you design that one, or is that the one that you got somewhere?
It says it took him a couple hours to design it in Lightburn, so I guess he
Oh
designed it.
yeah, yeah. That's
Well,
pretty sweet.
that is that is just super cool.
My
Just
printer
super
just
cool. And of course, we
took
could
my rack
turn
and
it
put it
around that
away.
way so you
Yeah,
can see. But as we all know, bats should hang like that.
looks like me after some cookies.
Yeah. All right, now we got one left because John sent us one. Let's click over here and look at the one John Thompson sent. Let's see, where'd he go? He says this is a 3D carve I did and then put it in the OhmTech laser.
Hmm.
So let's see. Oh yeah, he's kind of browned it up a little bit there.
Oh,
I like that. I like that. Well done, John.
that's got a cool effect to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I like that. All righty. Well,
Nice.
that's oh.
Oh, that looks perfect.
There we go.
There it is.
All right. Well, that's our show for tonight.
All right, good night, everybody.
uh, that'd be the quickest show we've ever done, isn't it? But all right. Well, let's ask this: since we didn't get anybody really to send us their Halloween projects, there's still a few days for Halloween. Today's the 22nd. Is anybody planning on doing something, or uh, they got something they're gonna work on?
I wasn't planning on doing anything for Halloween this year. I had some thoughts and ideas and some thoughts of doing something.
Well, you got your skeletons that your skeletons you're doing.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, I've been uh, I've been busy printing out these little fellas. These are little articulated skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to the local campground here this weekend, and so we're giving these out instead of candy. So
Mm-hmm.
I have. Oh, he, yeah,
Did he break?
he took himself out.
Oh.
Uh, I currently have printed 252 of those little guys. Got 24 more printing right now, and then another batch of them, and so I'll have by the end of tomorrow I'll have over about 300 of them done, and that will
Mm-hmm.
be half to do. I got that little bin right there. Right there is chock full of them. Been doing them in different colors and stuff. Where did he go? He took off. Oh, there he is. Ah. Yeah, found this file on Maker World though. But, I'll let everybody know on Saturday how the kids liked it. I had
Yeah.
thought about doing like a big one, but Hobby Lobby's out of filament right now. And I tell you what, I know it's not CNC router related. It's more 3D printing. But Paul, have you tried the Hobby Lobby filament yet?
No, I haven't. No.
Dave hasn't. You haven't either. It's basically it's Elegoo filament. I'm pretty sure. But man, they're selling out of it constantly, and I think they underestimated how popular it was going to be. So I went to two Hobby Lobbies, and all that they have there is at the one was 3 rolls of pink filament left, and the other one didn't have any. They they seem to be selling out pretty quick as soon as it shows up.
Andy V says you can get filament at Costco too now.
Interesting.
Yeah. How expensive is it over there, Andy?
I think you're going to start really seeing some small 3D printing stores starting to show up. I mean, it would not surprise me because I mean, ordering filament and stuff off of Amazon's fine. You know, you get it a couple days or whatever, but there's definitely something to be said about, oh, I can go out to the store real quick and go pick some up, even if you're
Right.
paying a little bit of a premium or something. But they, um, I could definitely see there being a small 3D printing stores or whatever becoming more popular. You know, you buy printers or some of the popular ones or something like that. There, be interesting.
I was just taking a quick look at the CNC Labs website over here.
Yeah,
Uh, we probably already said this before, but pre-order starts October 29th, which is what, 7 days, for the alt mill 4x8. So that
and
kicks.
the pre-order for the ATC has been delayed a little bit. I just saw a post on Facebook about that.
Okay.
I want to bring that up.
Well, they need to, if there's any kind of issue or something with it, they need to hold off and get it right.
Oh yeah, and they will.
Yeah,
They're not.
yeah, they definitely will. Um, yeah, and I guess and I know we already covered this the other night, probably, but the price drop on the long mills started October 13th, so I think they're like $200 or $300 cheaper now than what they were a couple of weeks ago.
Heights.
While I'm at it, let me check on something else. Let's see if let's see, where do I search? Oh, there it is, right there. Search. Okay, I was just thought I'd do another double check to see if the full eight's available. And it looks like if you search, what you get in the search results is this kind of stuff. You get their merch.
Mm,
So anyway,
yeah, that's a shame that you're not seeing anything on that.
looks like yeah, that was all the hubbub in the Vegas show. Still nothing. Still nothing. So I think I know somewhere on here. Maybe it was the shipping info. Current lead times. Yeah, they still have 4x8 full 8 coming soon. That's what they had weeks ago.
Yeah.
Um,
And
I will be.
you can't rush a good thing.
Yeah, well, I will be shocked if they follow through and actually try to sell that.
Well, hopefully they don't because they realize it's stupid.
Yeah, my guess is that it's just going to quietly go away, and they're hoping that nobody talks about it like I do.
I
Uh,
was using my inside voice.
yeah,
It snuck out.
but yeah,
Wade
I
says
think
that.
it'll just kind of quiet. I think they've probably thought, wow, that isn't as cool as what we first thought because it does take up way too much room. It's cheaper or less room for a real 4x8 machine. So I figure that'll probably just be just quiet, and they'll leave that coming soon up there for another 6 months or so, and then one day when nobody's looking, it'll drop off.
Yep.
That's my guess anyway. But
Wade says that he wishes that the alt mill 4x8 would have been rack and pinion on the X and Y too, or for maybe Z and Y. I don't know. C and Y. That's Candy. He wants rack and pinion for Candy.
yeah, I had to scroll down to find it.
It literally does say that. It literally does say Candy. Wish they'd gone all rack and pinion for Candy.
Well,
I'm down for Candy too.
Well, there's another company that's pretty good at making CNC machines that
Yeah.
did that. So
I just posted a link out in the chat that shows the kind of table similar to what I'm making.
oh,
It's just to a Google page is all it is.
okay. Let's see
John,
if
I see. I have seen a pic or a little video about somebody putting out a vertical laser. I forget who it was, but if it's a recent video, then no, I have not seen that yet, and I need to go find it.
a vertical laser.
Yeah, yeah. There's some. They're doing like a instead of when you put on like a galvo laser or whatever, you put your and you're going to do a mug. You put it down flat, and it goes and rotates. Well, this laser you can put the cup in vertically, and it will turn it vertically, and while it engraves on the side. Good night, Sean.
All right, Russ has sent me another picture here. Let me add it to the pile, and we'll show it.
Oh, here we go.
Let's see. He says on this one, this is more of a Day of the Dead thing, not Halloween. A 6-inch skull. Let me get it.
Ooh, candy skulls. All
Let
right.
me get it queued up here.
Sugar skull. See, now I got candy on it. Right?
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, it says this is a 6-inch sugar skull woman made from Baltic birch and hand painted.
That's cool.
Russ must like to paint. I am not. I'm not a painter. Not anything that's that difficult. If it's like doing the puzzle thing with the laser where you can just kind of
Yeah.
paint each piece and then put it all back together, that's my kind of painting. But man, that looks a little tedious there.
Being only 6 inches tall, I mean that's
Yeah,
very
it almost looks like it's got a key ring or something up there at the top.
yeah.
So, all right, well done again,
That's
Russ.
probably my favorite one there.
Yeah, that's way more painting than I want to do by a couple of miles, I think. But all right, well, let's see what other kind of CNC stuff. We've talked about the full 8 thing and the CNC labs stuff they got going on. I wonder if, well, I'm sure they probably will. I wonder if any of these companies like Shapeoko or Xcarve or any of those are going to be doing any kind of Black Friday sales.
I don't know.
Uh,
Haven't heard anything yet.
I'm sure Saint Smart, between them and Amazon, I'm sure there'll be uh, some pretty good, well, maybe pretty good deals. But
That'd be cool.
I haven't mentioned it much only because I haven't got to use it because I've got something else sitting on my table, so I haven't been able to use it. But I'm so digging that Masso controller. I'm telling you what. And I noticed, the I don't know if I mentioned this or not. Maybe I did. The When I was using the G2, the old Masso controller, I had it set up where G30 is the parking command where it'll go park, and you just tell it the X and the Y of where you want it to go, and it'll go there.
Yeah.
And then I created uh, added that G30 into the post processor so that every time I posted a program, right at the end, before it rewound the program, it would do the G30. And then I had coordinates in there, X, Y, and Z, and it would go there. And I really loved that. Well, then when I got the Masso, the G3 Touch, they when I went to download the firmware, the only one they had on there was 5.11, so that's what I got. But the G30 didn't work completely. When it finished the program, it would do the Z part, but it wouldn't do the X and Y. So there was some kind of bug or something in it. And they said, well, we'll have that fixed on the next release. And of course, since I hadn't been able to use the machine, I hadn't really thought about it. But I looked on their thing and they had 5.12. So I went ahead and got it. So it's supposed to have, in fact, in their notes, like, here's what we fixed. That was one of the things. So now I'm
Nice.
anxious to. I got it downloaded, but I haven't put it out there on the controller yet. But I tell you, I love that thing. And what's weird is the thing that I love most about it is the thing that I thought I wouldn't even use, and that's the Wi-Fi. What do they call it? I can never remember what they call it.
Yeah. It's sending the files remotely.
Yeah, the Masso Link. That's what it's called, Masso Link. Uh, but yeah, because I even have that on this computer in here in the office, and this is where I like to do my design and stuff. Now I do have on that other computer out there, I do have VCar Pro and stuff. That way, if there's something I need to change, I don't have to walk all the way back here. But uh, it really makes it more complicated because then I have to make sure that I have the same program on this computer and on the other computer plus on the controller. So it gets a little confusing trying to make sure I keep them all the same. So I'm kind of going to stop using the other computer out there
Yeah.
and just do all my programming and stuff in here, and then just boom, send it to Masso Link, and it by the time I walk out there, it's already there because it only takes like seconds to do it. But that is such a cool controller, and like I said, with the way they're doing things now with the different levels, tier levels, I guess you'd call it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, they have the core, which is pretty much the bare bones stuff, and then they have another one that's called, or I forget, can't even remember the darn levels now. Uh, it's core. I can't remember. Let me look it up.
Like advanced or something like that.
Well, advanced is the third one. That's the one I've got. Uh, Let me look it up. I can't believe I can't. I can't even remember what I had for lunch today. My memory's so bad. Come on, I don't even. There we go.
You guys save like all the random junk off the stuff that breaks.
Okay, yeah. Core's the what I call the middle one. It's essential is the first one. Essential is kind of the bare bone ones. The core is the next one. Then there's the advanced, and then they now have, I guess, one that's professional that I don't even know how much that thing costs. But I think the only difference between the advanced and the professional, if I remember correctly, is that you can do macros, custom macros, and user interface behavior. It says so. Okay, it says available first quarter 2026. So I guess the professional's not available yet. But anyway, they have just done a great job with that thing, and I just feel so fortunate to have been picked as their winner for the August Maker Showcase thing because
Yeah.
I absolutely love that thing, and I would have bought. Don't tell them, but I would have bought one anyway. But but it's so much nicer to win one where you don't have to buy it.
Heck yeah.
Hey, I was curious if you gotten any bites on your Ohm Tech laser yet?
Well, a couple. And when I came in a while ago, like I said, I was out in the shop and not paying attention, but I got somebody. Let's see what he just said. He says, can we arrange a time Thursday or Friday to see it? Because I told him in the thing, I said, it's still set up. Now I did lower the legs to put it on the caster so I could move it.
Yeah.
But I've still got the Onefinity, or not Onefinity, what AC Infinity fan and the chiller, all that's connected because I figured if somebody wants it, it don't take long to unhook it and load it up. But anyway, somebody I guess wants to come. Well,
Nice.
tomorrow's Thursday, so maybe they'll.
Yeah.
I told them, I said, I'm here pretty much all the time.
If you lived in Michigan, I might be interested in it, but I'm not coming all the way down to Atlanta, Georgia to pick that up.
Oh, come on, Paul, I'm worth it.
Clyde.
Now, somebody's going to be getting a heck of a machine because, like I said, it's well, I was amazed when I checked the hours in Lightburn and all I had was 55 laser on time
Yeah.
hours. Because I think those 80-watt tube I think's good for like 6 or 8,000 hours or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, man, I hadn't even got the thing broke in good. But I don't really use it, and what little bit I do cut, I can probably use that diode laser right there. It's a 22-watt Falcon 2 Pro or whatever. And I've got the little board and the 4-inch thing where I can just raise that window up, stick my thing in the window, close the window down on it, and all the fumes and stuff go right out there to the neighbors. So that's okay. I smell their pot smoke all the time, so they can smell my laser smoke once in a while.
There you go.
But anywho,
Yeah. Well, that's good. I'm glad that somebody's looking at it for you and free up some more space for more golf carts.
yeah. Well, I've actually had a couple of people make me an offer, but I'm like, I'm not willing to go that low just yet.
Yeah.
We'll leave it on marketplace for a while and see.
Yeah, I don't like negotiating with people unless they're in front of me on it.
Yeah. Well, see, my problem is I feel like when I get ready to sell something, I always look and see what did I pay for it brand new, and if it's been a while, is it still being sold, and what is it going for now? And then I usually take a half to a third of that and do the price. And then it's like people just act like it's a yard sale. Well, will you take a quarter for it? I'm
Yeah,
like,
they want to cut you off at the knees.
yeah. And, like I said, it's not that they were, I guess, terrible offers. It's just that I'm not ready to go that low just yet. I haven't had it listed even a week yet.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, Facebook Marketplace, it's it's something. I'm telling you, it's something.
Yeah,
And I've had people. Now this is the one that gets me. Is I've had people that'll send you. You know how they always hit that thing saying, "Is it still available?" You know, even if you put that on there, you know, is it still available? And I always, well, I'll go ahead and click the thing. Yes, it's still available. Are you interested? Well, then they'll go back and they'll go, yes, you know. So I'm like, okay, so yes, you're still interested, but you're not saying anything else.
yeah.
What do you want me to say? You know. But I've had a bunch of people do that. They'll go, and I'll reply back, yes, it's still available. Are you interested? And they just go, yes, and then that's it. I'm
I
like,
don't even ask them if they're interested. I just say, "Yep." If they want to continue a conversation after that, then great.
yeah, yeah, but I've got so much stuff I need to get rid of, and I hate dealing with folks. Um, Facebook Marketplace,
Oh, it's an
yeah,
interesting joint.
yeah, it is. But I always look at the profile because some of them I won't even answer back. When I look at the profile, I'm like, do I want this person coming to my house? No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I'm just not even going to answer that one.
I get. I was getting when I was selling the pressure washers. I had some guy want to come buy $100 pressure washer from Manhattan, and I was like, the only Manhattan I know of is in New York City. And I was like, is that where you're talking about? Yeah, you're gonna drive 5 hours to buy $100, pressure washer. What do you do? What, you're stupid. Leave me
Yeah,
alone.
yeah.
Would you meet me halfway? No.
I had a guy ask me, he did the thing and said, "Hey, is this still available?" And I checked his profile because I could tell he was of Indian descent. So I checked his profile and it said he lived in India, some big old long name town I can't even pronounce in India. And he was asking me a question. He says, "Do you have a rotary axis to go with that?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "Now, are you planning on coming all the way from India to pick this up?" He goes, "No, I'm in Duluth, Georgia." I'm like, "Well, that ain't what your profile says, pal." But,
That's
and then
funny.
they'll offer you some
Oh yeah.
ridiculously low thing, and I'm like, "Nah, get out of here. You're just wasting my time. I'll throw it away before I sell
Yep.
it that cheap." But
Yeah. When
anyway,
people do that to me, I start raising the price.
well, I
How
did
about $50?
I did
How
that.
about 150? Yeah.
I did that the other day too. Somebody was, and I just lowered the price. I edited the listing and lowered the price, and then they come back and did some low ball thing, and I go, no. Well, how about this? I was going to try to split the difference with him. And he come back and he said no, and then a few minutes later he messaged again. He says, well, uh, I can't remember what he said. Something about if you still got it next week, will you take this or whatever? And I just put another price, but I made it higher than what I told him before. I thought, yeah, we're going back up the other way now, buddy.
Yeah.
'Cause you're making me waste time. So,
Oh yeah.
but anyway,
They're good stuff.
but
Wonderful people.
with the laser, uh, I was out there doing some serious Tetris, moving stuff around. I went and got my lawn tractor out of the shed and hooked up my little wagon. What are we looking at there? What is that? Oh, that's Sage.
Yeah. She got her
Little
head
dog bed.
peeking out the bed.
Yeah, okay. I didn't see what it was at first. Uh, but yeah, I got my little wagon hooked up and I come around. I'm like, okay, what have I got in this garage that I can go put in my storage building back there. So I hauled some stuff around there, made a little room. And then I got to thinking, I'm thinking, well, if I put that laser down where it's on its wheels and push it back another, because I had about another foot and a half to go back, and squeeze that toolbox there in front of it. And if somebody comes to look at it, I can move it out. So I got to figure out where I got enough room to get the golf cart in there and do some work on it now. So just in time too, because we're starting to get some rain and stuff's getting cooler. But can't wait to get that done. All right, well, I guess we'll get out of here. Thanks for the one or two people that sent, sent some pictures. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And that's some awesome stuff for us and John. Um, I'm surprised somebody didn't have some of these to send a picture in, though. Those things are like a dime a dozen on
Oh
Facebook.
yeah, like 2 years ago, everybody and their mother was making those things.
Yeah. Maybe they finally grown tired of it or
Everybody
something.
sold all of that they could.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to get out of here, and I guess we'll do a show next week if I got anything to do. We'll see.
If you want, I'll send you a text and remind you.
Yeah. Well, it may be just me, you, and Ryan getting on here hanging out and the way it's going. So,
That's all right.
but that's all right. That's good now. All right. Well, Paul, parting words.
I got nothing other than I got to figure out how I'm going to do this now that I've had success and failure. I'm back at point A.
Yeah. Well, was there anything different other than the wood
Nope,
between?
nope, same bit, same everything, and it just didn't cut as nicely as this did. And I guess I could try cleaning the bit, but
Or maybe run it a second time.
I tried that. That didn't. That's what made me think maybe the wood's too wet because it just didn't clean up very well.
Hmm, yeah. All righty then. Well, I hope you get it figured out and get it
Yeah,
get it run. I'm sure you will.
I'm either going to do that or get out of woodworking completely.
Uh,
Make another maze.
Make another maze. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Good
All
time.
right. Well, Ryan, you got anything before we
Saturday
go?
night, people, 9 o'clock Eastern. Come on, hang out. We'll talk about the Christmas challenge a little more and talk about other videos and stuff that have gone on this week.
Tell your friends and neighbors.
Yeah.
Yep.
See if we can get monetized on that before Dave gets monetized on his Easy Come Easy Go channel.
Well, I'm sure you will because I won't live long enough to get easy come easy go monetized. But that's okay. I'm having fun playing around with. If I did all that stuff out there today and I didn't even shoot any video, I did take a picture or two, but I keep forgetting to do stuff with the camera, and it's such a you know how it is. It takes 3 times as long to do anything, and I'm slow enough as it is without having to worry about getting the shot. So
All that matters is you're having fun, right?
yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yep.
So all righty, well, we're gonna get out of here, and we'll see y'all next week, I reckon.
See y'all.
All right, everybody.